Hi, Russ Hess here, russhess.com, Open Talk with Russ Hess. Hey, I am taking a walk through the park here at the marina in Corpus Christi Bay. And I wanted to share with you some of my thoughts as I'm doing so. Right now it's a really nice day, other than it's a little buggy and the birds are chirping up a storm, this time of day. But it's all good, it's all great. It hasn't been this quiet wind-wise in a long time. So I'm really fortunate to enjoy this. What I wanted to share with you is, I think if you're like me, you're trying to find out, is what I'm doing worth it all? Is everything that I'm going for, everything that I'm attempting to do, is it really worth it? Am I making the right steps in the right directions? Well, I can assure you that it's all worth it. Everything that you're doing is completely worth it. Whatever it is, what steps you make is completely worth it. So what isn't worth it is doing absolutely nothing and hoping you did something. That's not worth it. That gets you absolutely nowhere, and it's no fun. Other than you coming up with that day that you're like, well, what could I have done to better myself or help myself in that same time? So I guess what I'm trying to say is that time doesn't stand still for you. What you have to do is you have to utilize time. Because time, once it's spent, it's gone. It's not coming back. You're not going to be able to recoup that. It's not like money or cash or anything like that. You won't be able to get it back. It's when it's expired, it's gone. It's just simply gone. And that is probably the most precious commodity that you have, is your time. So utilizing your time to accomplish things, and utilizing your time to learn, and utilizing your time to adjust are going to be key components to your success moving forward. How does that work? Well, you got to find that right combination for yourself, that right formula, that secret sauce, so to speak, that makes it all work out just for you. And nobody has a complete formula that is going to work just for you. You can't just copy paste that into your life and then hope that it's going to work. It doesn't work like that. What does work is you test and experiment and find out little things that are working for you and your personality and your physiology and the way you are. When you find the right combination, you just use it over and over and over again, right? And then you have to make adjustments, because life does change. Life happens, and you change. And it's no disrespect to anybody, but we all will change several times in our lifetime, and adjusting to that is our endeavor. So you hear the same old story. Folks are always trying to do the math on how old they are and how old they're going to be when they graduate, or how old they're going to be when when they get to the end of their goal, or when they accomplish their goal. My answer to you is how old are you going to be if you don't accomplish your goal? The exact same age. So that's not going to change. So time doesn't change with you. It just simply is. So what you do with your time is up to you. If you decide to squander your time, then you'll be left with what life that has to present. And if you use your time wisely, then you're presented with what that has to present. So either way, it's kind of up to you how to utilize your time, and how do you utilize the resources and the assets that you have. The money, the ability, the knowledge, your physiology. I guess the real question is how do you get to that? how do you get to that talent? How do you find what it is that you're wanting to do, that sweet spot, so to speak, that says, this is who I am, this is who I can be effective as, and accelerate with that? How do you find that? That's a really good question, because there's a lot of people trying to put you in a bottle, so to speak, and say, well, you're this way, or you're that way, or you're what I want you to be, and let me sell you my 7-step course on how to get there at $99.99. Man, you don't need a course. What you need to do is start paying attention to those things that you like and those things that you love. Start paying attention to those things that really draw you. Are you artistic? Are you musically inclined? Do you enjoy a certain thing? Do you enjoy talking to people? Do you enjoy being a hermit? What is it about you that you really like and enjoy? I guarantee you there is a talent or a treasure that you're going to have to explore. And the way you do that is you just invite that in your life, and you accept it, and you say, hey, this is me. I am moving forward with this. And you take it as a positive, as something that you can work with and move forward. Write that down. Journal on that. Reason being is once you get enough times that you've journaled that information, you're going to have somewhat of a, so to speak, database that's going to allow you to recognize certain trends in your life and how those work. With that, well, you can make adjustments. You can improve upon them. You can improve upon your skills. You can educate yourself in those areas and be able to, accelerate. Okay, so up to this point, you're looking at, how do I do what it is that I need to get done? How do I accomplish the things that I want to accomplish? And perhaps you're looking at it the same way I did. That is, you're looking at, how do I do what it is that I need to do, instead of thinking, how do I serve the needs of others? The real question is if you're having that question about what it is that's going to make you work, there's probably several hundred, maybe thousands of other people that are asking that same question. What could you do to serve those people? And that's really the enlightening question. Because I think if you try to figure out, take yourself out of it, not so much as a martyr, but take yourself out of that equation and put yourself into the new equation that says, look, how can I serve others to get where I need to go? How can I help them get where they need to go? And in turn, be able to learn what it takes and learn those trades, learn those talents to help me get where I need to go. That's the real answer. So I guess if you really want to know, like every teacher that's out there will tell you pretty much the same thing. You want to get where you need to go, you need to find out how to serve those that are wanting to go the same place. In that, you're going to find out, the talents you need in order to be successful. You're going to discover what it is that you need to empower yourself, and you're going to find out those secret treasures that only you know. Realize maybe, hey, you like serving people. Maybe you like serving the needs of others. And in that, you become a gem to other people. That is important. Why? Because then you get those opportunities. You are entrusted with those opportunities that allow you to work yourself into the next best opportunity for you. It basically amounts to this: how do you navigate this life in order to get what it is that you need to go, you want to go. And are you willing to go out there and put yourself on the line to make that happen? Or do you just want to sit back and take it in and then, enjoy what you can now and just let life happen? Either one you can do. What's going to be more effective? Well, it kind of depends. What you're willing to do and what you put yourself out there to do. And you're going to get a return either way. So my suggestion is use your time wisely. If you're not accomplishing everything you want to accomplish right now, that's up to you. If you want to go out there and get something done and make it happen, that's up to you. You have to find and adjust and learn and attempt to do everything possible in order to get where you want to go. And there's nobody going to handle you the golden ticket, so to speak. Put it in your lap. You're going to have to work the entire way to get there. And without perseverance, without adjustment, without encouragement, without desire, it's nearly impossible. Yeah, there are some people out there that can say, I was handed this, but are they truly happy? And I would say, no, they're not truly happy. What they are is fortunate. I'm super encouraged that you've joined me in this journey and that you follow along with me and, at least learning what it is that I'm learning and becoming perhaps more effective about where it is that you want to go. And, that's really the question that I'm trying to arise here is how do I become extremely effective about the person that I want to become? That new being, so to speak, that person that has the same amount of time that everybody else does, but through small adjustments, attempts to discover the hidden talents and treasures within and to really cultivate and bring those out about. What's going to happen if I don't? Well, nothing. But if I can make that adjustment to where I can bring out those things in my life that are truly important to me and that I have passion for, what could I do with that? Anyway, that's the lifelong question. And this is Russ of RussHess.com, Open Talk. We'll see you on the next video.